Welcome back to another episode on Car Craze, where today we are diving into one of the most talked about reimaginings of a classic. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Citroën DS21. If you're familiar with automotive history, the DS21 badge probably rings a bell. Originally launched in the mid-20th century, the DS was a revolution in design, comfort, and technology. Fast forward to 2026. And Citroën has brought this legendary name back, this time blending its iconic heritage with cutting-edge innovation. Right from the first glance, the 2026 DS21 demands attention. The silhouette is unmistakably inspired by the original DS, yet thoroughly modern. It retains their long, elegant profile, but everything has been sharpened, streamlined, and refined for today's design language. The front end is futuristic yet familiar. A wide, illuminated grille stretches between two narrow LED headlight clusters that change patterns when turning, braking, or accelerating. These adaptive lights do more than look cooler, they're functional, automatically adjusting beam angles for curves, weather, and speed. Moving along the sides, the lines are clean but bold, with strong creases running just above the flush-mounted door handles. The wheel arches are pronounced, housing 20 or 21-inch alloy wheels that vary by trim level. Aerodynamics clearly played a role in the sculpted design. The DS21 has a drag coefficient that rivals F's, helping not just performance but also efficiency. Around the back, the tapering roofline and subtle ducktail spoiler echo the DS heritage, while the taillights are a true design highlight. These 3D effect LED units form a shimmering ribbon of light that traps into the rear fenders, with dynamic turn signals and welcome animations. It's these little theatrical moments that show Citroën didn't just build a car, they created an experience. Open the door and step into a cabin that blends minimalism with luxury. The interior of the 2026 DS21 is a statement in itself. Materials are top-tier: a soft Nappa leather, brushed aluminium, polished wood, and even recycled materials in the Ecotrim versions. Ambient lighting flows gently from under the dashboard, door inserts, and even the center console, setting the mood whether you're driving at night or just chilling in a parking lot. The centerpiece of the dashboard is a sweeping 13-inch curved touchscreen that handles all infotainment, climate, and vehicle settings. Citroën has ditched most physical buttons, opting for a clean, capacitive control bar beneath the screen that vibrates slightly to confirm inputs. It might take a little getting used to, but once you're familiar, it feels intuitive and futuristic. Behind the unique single-spoke steering wheel, a direct nod to the originals, you'll find a fully digital driver display. It's customizable, offering different themes for drive modes, including a vintage layout that mimics analog dials for those craving a retro touch. Augmented reality heads-up display projects key info like speed, navigation, and safety alerts right onto the windshield in your line of sight. In terms of seating, the DS21 doesn't compromise. Front seats are plush, multi-contoured, and offer ventilation, heating, and massage functions. Rear passengers are equally pampered, with reclining seats, individual climate controls, ambient lighting, and even an optional center touchscreen to manage media and comfort settings. Under the hood, the 2026 DS21 goes the electrified route. Citroën offers two powertrain options, a plug-in hybrid and a range extender electric. The plug-in hybrid pairs a 1.6-liter turbocharged petrol engine with a dual-motor electric setup, producing around 280 horsepower and over 400 newton-meters of torque. The electric-only range is about 70 kilometers or 43 miles, ideal for daily city driving. When you need to go further, the petrol engine seamlessly kicks in, offering a total range of over 700 kilometers depending on driving conditions. The second option of the range extender Electrica is aimed at those who want a more F-centric experience. The main drive comes from electric motors, while a compact engine acts solely as a generator when battery levels drop. This version offers whisper-quiet driving, near-instant torque, and better efficiency in urban environments. Performance-wise, the DS21 isn't a sports car, but it's no slouch either. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just under 6 seconds in the higher trim, with power delivery that's smooth and confidence-inspiring. What really sets it apart, though, is the ride. Citroen's famed hydro-pneumatic suspension has evolved into what they now call the Active Comfort suspension system. Using a combination of electronic dampers, road preview sensors, and smart hydraulics, the DS21 glides over uneven surfaces with minimal body movement. It's a ride that feels like you're floating, a direct spiritual continuation of the original DS legacy. In corners, the car stays composed. Thanks to a low center of gravity and balanced chassis tuning, body roll is well controlled. It's not designed to carve up mountain roads like a performance coupe, but the handling is far more confident than you'd expect from a luxury sedan. As for tech, the DS21 is loaded. Over-the-air updates keep everything fresh, or from software patches to new features. Built-in voice control understands natural speech, allowing you to change music, adjust climate, or set navigation without touching a screen. The DS app lets you monitor charging, lock, unlock the car remotely, and precondition the cabin. Safety is another major focus. The DS21 includes all the expected driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and auto emergency braking. But it goes further with semi-autonomous driving on highways, automatic lane changes, and a drowsiness detection system that monitors your behavior and suggests brakes when needed. Charging the DS21 is straightforward. It supports AC and DC fast charging, with up to 80% charge achieved in around 30 minutes using a 100 kW fast charger. For home users, a level 2 wall box charger brings the battery to full in under 4 hours, depending on the variant. Trims and customization play a big role in the DS21's appeal. Entry-level models still come well equipped, while mid and high-end trims bring more luxury features: larger screens, better audio systems such as the optional 14-speaker premium sound system, and unique interior themes. Buyers can choose from curated design packages or go completely bespoke through Citroen's DS Atelier program. And let's talk price. The DS21 starts at approximately $52,000 for the base hybrid model, with top trims pushing into the $70,000 range, depending on options. While that may seem steep for a Citroën, remember this isn't just a car. It's an art piece, a tech showcase, and a legacy vehicle all in one. That said, it's not without drawbacks. Some buyers might be put off by the heavy reliance on touch-sensitive controls. Others may find the F-range too short when compared to full electrics. And in some markets, Citroen's brand cachet may not justify the premium price tag, especially when competitors like Audi, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz offer similarly priced alternatives. But none of those rivals carry the history, charm, or sheer design boldness of the DS21. This car doesn't blend in, it stands out. It doesn't chase trends, though it defines its own category. If you're tired of cookie-cutter sedans and you want something that turns heads, pampers you inside, and gives a nod to one of the most legendary cars ever built, the 2026 Citroën DS21 deserves your attention. Whether you're a fan of automotive history or just looking for your next premium daily driver with soul, the DS21 is a rare mix of comfort, style, and forward-thinking engineering. Citroën didn't just bring back a badge, they brought back a philosophy. And that wraps up our in-depth look at the 2026 Citroën DS21. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe to Car Craze for more deep dives, reviews, and everything on four wheels. Stay tuned for the next ride.